I would hit the NBA and make me a fortune.
What up? I feel like I'm losing my voice. Alright, what up, y'all? First round playoffs game number 2. You see right there, that man on the left, Manu Ginobili, is the guy that I'm trying to keep him under control this match, because the man, like, he's just crazy. Y'all gonna see that throughout this series. Like, he is straight up to the point where he could just score whenever he wants to. He don't really have to try to get open, because even when he shoot 3-pointers, it's cash all day. Like, he makes everything. It's ridiculous. And I thought Tony Parker would be more of a threat, but considering, you know, he got Cool Wilson guarding him, I kind of understand why Tony Parker is on lockdown. But you see right there, Ginobili knocking down the 3-pointer. That man is like, he's crazy. He puts up like 40 points and makes it look easy, like it was like he was not even trying. But what I'm trying to do, my game plan, is to get my teammates involved. I got 2 good big men, McGee and Kenneth Faried. And now some of y'all might be thinking like, what? Kenneth Faried, JaVale McGee, you can consider them good big men? But all that I need out of my big man down low is, first of all, I don't know what me and McGee were doing right here, playing hot potato, just tossing the ball up in the air, but it ended up working out, getting that easy assist. McGee, like, look at Ginobili, dog. This dude putting the moves on everybody. He's just splitting defenders like we not even there. It's just crazy. But so as far as my big man, Kenneth Faried and JaVale McGee, neither one of them are guys who will just like straight up take over a game, but in a sense they contribute a lot. You know, they play off of the assists that I give them, but all that I need them to do is dunk the ball. I just need them to be finishers, and you see that a lot with them, is the majority of their points are going to come from dunks. And all I need them to do, like right there, Wilson Chandler, cut to the basket. All I need them to do is cut to the basket. I will get it on the ball. Ginobili again. I will get on the ball if they cut to the basket. I don't even need them to be open. I just need aggressive teammates. And a lot of times from last season, it was like I could not get them to cut to the basket at all. They would just stand around, and I don't know if that had something to do with like the team chemistry, but this year is like way different. Like, you see all these alley-oops I'm getting, you see fast breaks, they're cutting to the basket, and I can just drop it off to one of my teammates. And Harrington open for 3. Go ahead and knock that down. Like, it's good to see that they're actually attempting, you know what I'm saying? Look at the follow, cutting to the basket. And as long as they cut to the basket, I'm gonna give them the ball, and this is gonna be an easy 2 points for them. So it works out. You know, last season I had to take that initiative to be the scorer, because nobody was playing aggressive, nobody was driving to the basket, and we had the exact same team. No changes were made to our team going into this season. So, you know, it's just crazy how, my guess it was the team chemistry that made it like this. So it's just crazy to see like how much the team chemistry can affect the outcome of the game. So you see, look at McGee, he's pumped up, man. He out here, man. He ready. Ginobili out here too. Just everything the dude puts up in the air, it goes in. It's just ridiculous. So I'm gonna go ahead and lob it up. Look at McGee, dog. Man, the dude can dunk. He's 7 foot. And in real life, you know, not even in this game, in real life, I think he's going to develop into a good player. I don't think he's going to be like great like a Dwight Howard or nothing like that, but he's going to develop into a good player. He's athletic, he's tall, you know what I'm saying, he plays, like I said, like I can't remember, it was one reporter, they were talking about the NBA playoffs. It was one reporter who said like McGee was the most important big man in the playoffs at one point last year, because Andrew Bynum was playing like a scrub. You know, Dwight Howard wasn't in the playoffs because he was injured, but like McGee was going out there, he was balling. Like, some of y'all may have seen the way McGee was playing during the season when he was with the Wizards. Dude was doing stupid stuff like running to the other side of the court when they had the ball on offense, or he was blocking shots and throwing it into the third row and just attempting layups and then flying. No, that was Nick Young flying over the backboard. McGee was doing a lot of stupid stuff with the Wizards, but when he got with the Nuggets, when he got traded for Nene and I think it was a couple other players, you know what I'm saying, he really like stepped his game up, and in the playoffs he contributed. He wasn't just like some scrub just on the bench. He was out there, he was balling. So and then now on the game he contributes like crazy. He's like an actual dominant big man because he putting up 20 points, 10 rebounds a game, and that's all I need out of my big man. You know what I'm saying? I don't need him to take over the game. Halftime stats you see right here, we shooting 66%. That's ridiculous. All I need him to do is go get it. Block his shots. Look at him right there. He all over these highlights. Usually they just show me, but you see McGee is doing work. So gotta credit the big man. Gotta credit him. But anyway, so you see right here, we're playing some good defense. They're not making their shots, and I tried to switch it up a little bit from using a zone as much in the playoffs, because it seems like the 1-3-1 zone is the main zone that I use. Sometimes I use a 2-3, sometimes I use a 3-2, depending on the other team. But it's like, look at Ginobili, dog. This dude is with the ball spot, just dunking on people. It seemed like the 1-3-1 zone is, oh my lord, look at Wilson Chamberlain posterizing Tim Duncan. He tried to get out. He was like, oh man, he knew he was gonna get dunked off. Tony Parker thought he was gonna have that, but I did get that block. The 1-3-1 zone for teams like San Antonio, Philadelphia, you know, teams that have majority of their team are good shooters, like 3-point shooters. Usually when it's like, I don't know what happened right there. He like missed the alley-oop, but it bounced in, so they gave me the point, which is weird because he touched it, so it should have gave him the points, but that's all good. So anyways, the 1-3-1 zone is good against teams like the Lakers or something, where, you know, they got like Kobe Bryant is the one guy who I got to worry about from 3-point land. Ron Artest I don't really have to worry about from 3-pointers. So teams like that it works against. But teams like the Spurs, where Tony Parker, Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard, they got Danny Green, they got a lot of 3-point shooters. Even Boris Diaw, he's a big man, but he can step out and shoot it. So teams like that with a lot of 3-point shooters, the zone does not work too good against, because it leaves the corners open, and that's, you know, if anybody who's played basketball knows, like, those sidelines are just money for 3-point shooting. Look at that nice little windmill. So I decided to try to man it up a little bit more in the playoffs, because the teams are better in the playoffs. Obviously they made it to the playoffs for a reason. Go ahead and knock that tray ball down, and it just makes it a little bit easier to play defense. And, you know, you just got to worry about shutting down your own man instead of rotating around in the zone and stuff like that. So you'll see man-to-man defense a little bit more throughout the playoffs. But so coming down to the fourth quarter, we are up by 4, and I just want to keep doing what I've been doing. You see it's working. It's got us to the point where we got a lead in the fourth quarter. So I'm going to just keep fast breaking and trying to get my teammates the ball down low, get them those high percentage shots. And then when I'm attacking the basket, I'm going to play off of whatever the defense does to me. If somebody, like right here, they come over with the double team, Duncan came over, but Kenneth Faried ended up cutting to the basket, so I just dumped it off to him. And then right here, McGee is open, so I got to give him the ball. You know what I'm saying? When they cut into the basket like that, there's no reason not to get him the ball. But if I'm wide open, I'm going to shoot it like that. I'm still MVP, highest scoring man in the league. So it's only, you know what I'm saying, I'm not just going to always look for my teammates. I got to put the ball in the basket too. Raymond Felton trying to play defense on me. Nobody came in and helped them, so got to go ahead and knock that down. Right now they up to a 5-point lead. And JaVale McGee, man, over here posterizing people, dog. Look at this. Look what he does. Oh my God. A 7-footer with hops. I'll take that any day. That's a point guard's dream. You know what I'm saying? I could just dump it off to him anytime he's in the paint and he's gonna put it in the basket no matter what. And coming down, man, we still are losing, but Timmy Parker dunking, mixing them up. Fouls me from the 3-point line. That is huge, man. And I go ahead and knock all the free throws down. So we got a 3-point deficit, but we'll go ahead, get this steal, man. He playing bad offense, lobbing it up with 40 seconds left in the game, man. I got faith in my teammates that much that they will deliver when I give them the ball. Kenneth Fareed dunking the ball, the manimal out there, baby. So we down by 1. We got to go ahead and get this stop. We need this stop more than anything. JaVale McGee is over there. Ginobili, we know Ginobili wanted to shoot it. He had to get rid of it because McGee was right there. DeJuan Blair is, for some reason, shooting a 3, even though he made one in the first game. He made a 3-pointer. Look at our coach, man. He's like, yo, we got to get our heads straight. You know what I'm saying? This is the biggest possession of the game right here. So, ball in the MVP hands. Trying to cross it over. Trying to get to the basket. And look at Tony Parker. He come away with the steal and then ran straight out of bounds like an idiot. I don't know what he was thinking, man. Maybe even Longoria trying to get that alimony or something. His mind is not clear right now. So I go ahead, get the ball. I still got another chance. Take him in the paint all the way down low. And I hit the bottom of the rim, but Aflalo is right there. And he pulls off the game-winning shot. Aaron Aflalo, man. Crazy. Like, I thought I would be the one that got the game winner, but I didn't. Tony Parker puts up the last shot. Misses it. And that's the game, man. Close one, came down to the wire. You see, I'm excited. Look, gotta get that close W, man. We can't lose games like that if we want to move to the next round. But I'm out, y'all. Peace.
And that'll do it for now. Just please. yeah. Swag. And it's the best day ever. I got my cup filled up. We came to have a good time, so turn my music out. We gon' tear this place up. All the neighbors, it's a party, so go tell everybody. We party all around the world. 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 I got my cup filled, bitches all around me on some bachelor shit. Eyes half closed, heavy like they was attached to bricks. Around the world I use my atlas, make a map of it. Globetrotter, hoe hopper, superstar.